Pavita, now you have a bedroom with you, please.
Thank you, Dr. Chali. I have received.
Waiting for Shikha if she's there in the meet. Form Puja is joining. I'm making her co-host too. All the speakers are requested to kindly switch on your video, please. I request all the speakers to kindly switch on your video. Good evening, Bani. How are you?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so very much. Sunita, I request you kindly switch on your video, please. Same for Miss Puch. Kindly requested again to you. Switch on your video, please. Thank you, Sunita.
Hello. Hi, ma'am.
Very good evening. Pamita, at 6 you can start. Okay. I'm unable to see Dr. Iti Shikha. If she's there, kindly switch on your video, please, and just give me a hand, raise hand. I request IIU to please give the spotlight to every speaker and moderator too. Amita, over to you, please.
Thank you, Dr. Chali. Do we begin now? My time shows as 5:58. Is it accurate?
Yeah, it's accurate, absolutely. For the video of IIU, I'm sharing up.
An expert in your field, but don't have time to pursue a full-time doctorate or PhD. Showcase your expertise on papers. Welcome to IIU. IIU is one of the fastest growing universities in the world, building a better and brighter future for people all around the world. We have spread across 195 countries, 6 regions, and over 195 virtual admission centers around the world. IIU IIUs united in our commitment to provide better education to the students around the world. Together we strive to combat illiteracy and provide education to all, irrespective of which background one comes from. IIU has tie-ups with major universities all over the world for providing various courses and doctorates. We feel proud and happy to share that IIU has reached every continent of the world with the purpose to provide higher education free of cost with the help of virtual education. Now we are waiting for you to volunteer to spread the education. The IIU Pundit believes that the education in the world should be given free irrespective of any university. Who are eligible to receive honorary doctorates? Personnel with outstanding career and potentials along with professionalism and special contribution at state, national, or international level in the society upon the educational, scientific works, cultural, and peace activities, or any other humanitarian activities deserves an honorary degree. We have all the subjects available here. You too may qualify for the highest degree available on this planet, as well as publication of your idea or research paper with World Education Organization. We invite applications for honorary doctorate from experienced personnel in various disciplines who have rich experience in their respective field. Also, selective procedure followed by international internship university. If you meet the requirements, please send all documents mentioned below to the email address hr@iiuniversity.com. Nominations are open for upcoming honorary doctorate programs. On July 27, 2021, in Delhi, India. On October 27, 2021, Bali, Indonesia. On December 27, 2021, Kathmandu, Nepal.
Over to you, Fabida.
Thank you, Dr. Shelley. Well, they say, don't be into trends. Don't make fashion own you, but you decide what you are, what you want to express by the way you dress and the way to live. Gianni Versace. A very good evening to you all. I am Famida Mohammed, the moderator for this evening. Well, with the code I just stated, they also state, wherever you go, whatever the weather might be, bring your own sunshine. Style is the way to declare your significance without speaking. Coco Chanel thus stated in style that in order to be independent, one must be different. Because she spoke on behalf of many fashionistas that we don't do fashion, we are fashion. Today has marked its presence to all here as a super stylish Saturday, where fashion itself has stepped into play through the contribution of many key players who have marked their uniqueness in style. Thus, I welcome you all with a very style and a very fashion welcome. Thank you for being present here. Alexander McQueen also righteously said, I think there is beauty in everything. What normal people perceive as ugly, I usually see something of beauty in it, corroborating the very unique theme of this event, everyday living. Be unique, be brave, be divine. Quality never goes out of style. It is thus my privilege to give a proper and a formal introduction to the establishment who has made this possible. So please put your hands together in celebrating the presence of International Internship University. building a better and brighter future, and committed to provide better and virtual education to all young learners of the globe. IIU is metamorphosing the conventional education system by cutting down additional costs and providing access to more than 10,000 countries.
What is education?
Is the video going to
Classes? Teachers? Schools? No. Education is not that. It's beyond this. Education is a term that we have grown up listening to since we were kids. Right from the beginning of childhood till this very moment. We have been surrounded by education and its need and importance. A luxury for the rich. A necessity for the bread earner. A dream for the underprivileged. An aspiration for the suppressed. A distant reality for the inaccessible. The primary objective of education is to impart knowledge. Education also has its fair share in building the thinking capacity of people's minds. Hence, education supplies people with knowledge and facts and also encourages them to integrate that acquired knowledge into practical and professional lives via necessary training. Education thus also plays a primary role in supporting the economic, social and cultural sector of a country. It's a way to change the future today. The current education system can make people easy to lead, but difficult to drive, is either all academic, all physical, all virtual, or all costly. Also, it makes easy to govern, but impossible to enslave. We cannot win over the future by sabotaging our present with extreme disparity. IIU takes great pride in saying that we're bridging the gaps in education system. We're not just academicians, but also practically oriented. We're not just limited to virtual classes, but also physical exposure. We do not dig a hole in the pockets of the students and their families. We're everything that traditional education hasn't been. IIU has already implemented and promoting the MOOCs technology. When we talk about MOOCs technology, it stands for Massive, Open, Online Courses. The word massive is to be understood in the sense that 100,000 learners or more at the same time have open and equal opportunities to attend these courses. MOOCs are truly a tremendous technological leap, and what makes them so attractive is that they don't imply any cost to learners. IIU has tied up with more than 100 universities to provide more than 10,000 courses to the students, free of cost, with the help of MOOCs technology. We're a revolution in the making, a wind of change. Education is much more charming and intriguing than the temptations of distractions unnecessary. Our education policymakers must look into the problem to make a better system which is more practical and provides hands-on learning to the students. Who are we? The International Internship University is a virtual university with state-of-the-art curriculum, real-life industry exposure, amazing student attention, learning-oriented resources, and most of all, a commitment to make the world a better place. Why do we exist? We exist to fulfill the necessity of the bread earner. We exist to help underprivileged achieve their dreams. We exist to fuel aspirations and accessibility. We exist to provide everyone the luxury of being capable of changing the world. We really do exist to ignite young minds and make them the torchbearers of tomorrow. For a better future. For the legacy of everyone who's left us. for the hope of everyone who's yet to come and for the growth of everyone who walks this beautiful planet. We invite you to join our world-class educational team and platform with an altruistic dedication to creating the future. The change is so big that it would potentially impact millions across the world. Millions of children and youth around the world cannot wait any longer. Please join us in our effort to create the virtual learning generation of IIU. We're IIU, we're change. Welcome to our world, a new tomorrow.
An introduction that speaks for itself. Welcome to the world of a new tomorrow. And this has only been made possible by two inspiring, impactful, and influential leaders, of which I shall bring one to the stage right now. And he is a hardworking social worker, passionate and committed to the services of humanity, a political figure, social activist, and entrepreneur. His social and political activism is focused on the rural areas and fights for the right to equality for everyone. Thus, has managed complex caseloads and has granted several live interviews on these subjects. He has organized various anti-reservation campaigns at the national and state level and also enhances access to justice for people who need it, and has created a team of more than 20 volunteers across different states. He has attained global recognition as head of Swarna Bharat Parivar Trust, with a team of social activists that span across more than 50 countries. He has conducted rallies, campaigns, and debates that has impacted on the government of India to achieve several noble goals, including 10% reservation for Swarna Samaj. A youth leader with extensive social work experience, political activism, and stellar entrepreneurial achievements. Ladies, gentlemen, and my respected luminaries, please put your hands together when I invite co-founder, member, International Internship University, international social activist, award-winning social worker, serial entrepreneur, and president, SPB Global, Mr. Piyush Pandit.
Determination has always been a key to success for any individual, because a pessimist always sees difficulty in every opportunity and the optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty.
Piyush Pandit.
Piyush Pandit is that name who's recognized by his multiple work genres. An international social activist, award-winning social worker, serial entrepreneur, and founder of SBP Global. He has determined his destiny by having trust in him and Almighty God. Piyush Pandit was born on 27th July 1987 in Pratapgarh, Uttar Pradesh, in a middle-class family. Piyush Pandit is a diligent and passionate social worker committed to serve the humanity. Piyush Pandit has played a crucial role in crafting a team of volunteers and achieved global recognition as head of Swarna Bharat Parivar Trust, which span across more than 50 countries. He has the ability to manage complex caseloads, as he granted several live interviews and press conferences on rural development, access to justice, and the right to equality. Rallies, debates, and campaigns conducted by him has impacted Government of India to achieve various noble goals. Piyush is youth leader with extensive social work experience, political activism, and stellar entrepreneurial achievements. When you think of social work and changing the world by improving human experiences, Piyush Pandit comes to mind. He's working hard to make a difference in human experience, starting with one person at a time. He firmly believes that if we uplift someone then another, we improve the experience of human race. A ripple effect played out can be seen in his work. He is proactively mentoring other social activists to encourage social activism and entrepreneurship around the world. He is working fiercely towards achieving United Nations sustainable goals in India and over the globe. The success that his organization have had is a proof of his hard work, creativity and commitment. Under the flawless leadership of Piyush Pandit, Swarna Bharat Parivar Trust was established in 2010 and was registered in 2016 as a service-oriented voluntary organization with the aim of helping destitute, old people, children, handicapped, and women in rural areas. It goes on to include helping martyrs of Indian Army, Navy, CRPF, CISF, and other real-life heroes who lost their lives in service. The organization strives to place the humanity at forefront and bringing back the human warmth which has lost due to busy modern life. They are fighting to ensure ending poverty, unemployment, and making society better for all. SBP has become a global entity with ambassadors from more than 50 countries. SBP is an endless family working towards the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. The goals include no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitization, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry innovation and infrastructure, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice and strong institutions, partnerships to achieve the goals. SBP is working tirelessly.
Well, could anyone say more than that to the great Mr. Piyush Pandit? But he's not alone. He is with a formidable force who is ready to walk the talk, who has helped him achieve his goals through her bodacious and bold confidence she carries as a leader. Well, it is thus my privilege in introducing a principal, passionate leader, mentor of 7 schools in CBSE Delhi, author who has written many computer books from 2012 to till date, a motivational speaker, CBSE master trainer, and national trainer of Khelo India. She is also an international relationship counselor and has been multi-awarded in leadership skills. It is none other than Dr. Shelly Bhutani. My dear dignitaries and leaders, please put your hands together while I invite Dr. Shelly Bhutani.
Thank you so much, Famida. Greetings, one and all. Clothes are not going to change the world. The women who wear them will all. So before lighting of lamp, nothing can be begins, even for any event. So let's start a wonderful prayer with lighting of lamp.
When upon life's billows you are tempest tossed, when you are discouraged, thinking many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. Are you ever burdened with the load of care? Does the cross seem heavy you are called to bear? Count your many blessings, every doubt will fly, and you will be singing as the days go by. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. When you look at others with their lands and gold, think that Christ has promised you his wealth untold. Count your many blessings, money cannot buy your reward in heaven or your home on high. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. So amid the conflict, whether great or small, do not be discouraged, God is over all. Count your many blessings, angels will attend, help and comfort give you to your journey's end. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done.
Over to Fatima.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shelley, for the beautiful songs. Indeed, God has blessed us with this very day, and for all of us to be in good health, to be able to convene in this gathering to talk about fashion. So why don't we begin and delve deeper into the subject matter? There are many fashionistas who have joined us today, and it is my privilege indeed to invite the first
Before
speaker.
that, Famida, we have to put a national anthem for everyone.
Okay, Dr. Shelley. So before we begin, let us now
Yeah, please.
play the national anthem.
Request to salute everyone for Jan Gan Man.
भारत भाग्य विधाता
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा
द्राविड उत्कल बंगा
विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा
उच्छल जलधि तरंग
गाहे तव जय गाथा
जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे
भारत भाग्य विधाता
जय हे जय हे जय हे
जय 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 हे
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shelley.
So, good evening, one and all. Once again, this is my duty to welcome everyone. So, when you wear vintage, you never have to worry about showing up in the same dress as someone else, as this is fashion show. So, today's International Internship University has come with fashion event. So first of all, I would like to welcome to all my today's dignitaries, guest speaker. I welcome Miss Punch. Welcome Miss Punch in the fashion event. I welcome Miss Bani. Welcome Miss Bani in the event. Thank you so much for joining us. And I also welcome lovable Miss Sunita and dynamic our host Dr. Famida. Our today guest speaker really are the two sources of inspiration of fashion, and I believe today's their tips will surely motivates us and inspire you to change your lifestyle. What we wear is how we present ourselves to the world, especially today when human contacts are so quick. Fashion is instant language. Fashion should be a form of escapism and not a form of imprisonment. So fashion is like eating like a pizza, like a chow mein. So you should not stick to the same menu every day because this is fashion event. So on the behalf of International Internship University, IIU, I offer my sincere regards to all my today's guest speaker. Please welcome a very big round of applause for all my inimitable speakers. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, audience. Thank you so much. So able you are. Now, I convey my regards to our co-founder, IIU, Dr. Piyush Pandit, Vice President, Advisor, all country directors, deputy directors, education ambassadors, participants, and all my viewers. I really welcome you by heart. So on the behalf of IIU, this is my duty as a President, Council of Foreign Affairs to tell you mission and vision of what is IIU. IIU is a new unification of new management, patrons, and educational ambassadors across the globe. From the top most educational institution, certified that professional knowledge with every expertise to share with the learners on the IIU platform. So for the very first time, IIU is providing advanced education to all underprivileged students at their doorstep. This is really amazing, fantastic, super duper that IIU has taken this kind of amazing vision and mission. So this is my utmost request that please stay tuned us with this fashion event, which is really give you a new era of new dressing. So stay with us. Thank you so very much. Over to Famida now.
Was a contagious energy. Thank you for that uplifting start of the event. And with that same energy, let me quickly invite our first speaker. She is a graceful fashion designer, alumni of IIFT. She has also done coursework in creative fashion styling from NIFT Delhi. At such a young age, she holds an immense worth of experience in working as an intern at the Creative Key and also as a fashion consultant at Odney World. Presently working full-time as senior visual merchandiser at Zara. She has experience in retailing and merchandising. Thus, while I invite her, ladies and gentlemen, our first speaker who's going to set the stage in style, put your hands together, presenting fashionista Bani Putela. Miss Bani, the stage is all yours.
Welcome, Bani.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for a beautiful introduction. I shall share my screen with you and shall present my topic.
Sure.
I hope my screen is visible.
Yeah, it's visible here. Carry on, please.
Okay, so I shall start. How to start fashion designing? First and foremost, very important. So we all here are future fashion designers, so we must know what all steps come along to be a fashion designer. First of all, I would like to introduce you what is fashion designer as a career. Fashion designing is a very creative and innovative career. It is just not a piece of cake that everybody can do. It involves determined individuals who have vast knowledge on fashion. It requires fashion forecasting, upcoming trends, and every day the fashion is changing, so you need to be up to date. Fashion designers have to be interested in learning new things every day. We have magazine, we have social media, we have fashion bloggers, fashion posts, Pinterest, different apps now in which you can gain knowledge. We have fashion books, and always you can do a course in fashion to enhance your skills. The profession of fashion designing involves a set of skills which are very, very important in the long run. So I would enlighten you with some of the skills that a fashion designer requires to go a long way in this career. First of all, there are some basics which will require you all the way to enhance your skills. First of all, it's sewing and stitching. We all know making garments is a fashion designer's job. So it's important that you have very, very strong basics. So sewing and stitching comes first, even though later on in your future, you're not stitching your own garments. But you should have a basic knowledge so that people are working under you can help and give you what you want with your own guidance. Secondly, fabric knowledge is also very important. You need to be very knowledgeable about what kind of fabric you're using, how the fabric falls, how the fabric feels, and how the fabric breathes. It's important because you will be making a mere fabric into a perfect outfit. So you need to know everything about a fabric detailing. Also, now you need to get inspiration. To gather inspiration, you can learn from the existing designers or everything around you. Anything around you can inspire you to become a fashion designer. You can take those ideas and put into your work to get new ideas and to make something new out of it. So learn from designers, not from their designs, but from their background as well. You can learn where they came from, what inspired them to make their clothing line. As we all know, fashion changes every season. We get new trends, new styles all the season long. You need to learn where is that inspiration coming from? What inspires you to create a new garment? What ideas you can get to make something new and out of the box? You need to gather them and create a storyboard. See what inspires you. Gather those things. Click pictures, see Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you like. Take pictures of them, cut those pictures, put them on a board, and see what comes up. It will be a pattern. It will be something that you are drawn to. It may be sceneries, it may be surroundings, colors, shades, sunrise, sunset, anything can inspire you and you will see what you interest in. Work that is involved to become a fashion designer. So these are the skills we should really work upon to go on a long run. Now, very important to be creative, thinking out of the box. Creativity is not just about design. It is one of the most important human quality. It is the core value of innovation. Thereby, it is very essential that everyone should have the quality of creativity. Creativity will help you give your new ideas, find new solutions, and it will help you create something new out of what is already existing. So guys, be creative and always think out of the box to stand out of the crowd. Now, to enhance your skills, we should always like to join an education program to bring the best out of what we can do. Now, to enhance your skills, a degree program is very, very important. You can do any degree course or a bachelor's course to enhance your skills, work upon yourself, and bring the best. In a fashion school, you learn so many new things which you individually cannot. It involves stitching, sewing, drawing, pattern making, making new garments, and so much more. So it's very important that you have in-depth knowledge of everything that you will require for your future. While doing this, grasping the kind of knowledge, you will get to know your principal interests. What are your key interests? Fashion is vast and limitless. You can choose anything that you want. You can go get a clothing line and make clothing line for men's, women's, children. There are so many things, and not just one category. Even in women's wear or men's wear, you will find so many different kinds of outfit. It can be evening wear, it can be casual wear, it can be ethnics, bridals, sports wear, leisure wear. Choose anything and everything. It all depends upon your interests. Each of them has its own advantages and disadvantages that you have to explore before reaching your final destination. So on which you experiment and then you get a foothold in this fashion industry. Now, to sharpen your skills after you have gathered all the knowledge, it is very important that you get some experience out of it. And you need to get out of the classroom to get that experience. Join internships, work under established designers, work under fashion houses, labels, and fashion brands to get practical knowledge of what you have learned. You can apply all those skills that you've learned in your past years or days that you have worked upon yourself to become a fashion designer. So it's very important to get that practical knowledge to go in a long way in your career. But how will you get through that? To join an internship or to join a fashion house or a brand, you need a portfolio. Portfolio is the work you've been doing, the work that you have created, your own designs, your creativity, your skills. Now, to show off your range of skills, that could be anything. That could be your sketches, your drawings, your stitched garments, your pattern making, everything. You have to gather those and make a portfolio and show it to the companies that you want to work with. Work from day one the way that you want, that you are going to, you in future going to show to your favorite designer. So you need to make a portfolio that will demonstrate your skills and your creativity sensibilities. Keeping up with the trends is the most important, that will help you go a long way. Trends keep on changing every season. It's important to keep abreast of those trends. You can gather trend knowledge from so many ways these days. We have social media, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, Pinterest, so many different apps from which you can gather fashion knowledge. These days, you'll find so many fashion bloggers, influencers, blog posts that help you gain fashion knowledge. From your own self, if you think you are good at fashion, wear a good outfit, put your picture on Instagram, and you will see the results. So it's very important that you always try different things and put in your creativity to bring the best out of you. Now, fashion designing job is not just like to one job only. After being a fashion designer, there's not just one job. It is not necessary that you only have to make garments. There are so many different lines that you can choose from after you have completed your fashion designing. like retail manager, fashion coordinator, fashion stylist, consultant, designer, journalist, or sketching assistants. There are so many vast lines where you can work upon. Now, fashion stylists style people clothes. You can be a celebrity stylist. You can be a consultant who are up to date with these trends these days, and you can help people wear trends. Fashion journalists who work with magazines and journal their fashion blogs in the magazines. You can opt for that as well. Retail manager who work with fast fashion brand. I myself is a retail manager. I work with a brand called Zara, and you can do that too. You have to choose clothing. Even I myself, I see how trends change every season. New collections are updated almost every week. So be in any field, you have to keep up with the trends and be up to date with all the kind of fashion knowledge. As a fashion designer, I can tell you every job profile comes with some pros and some cons. But I can definitely guarantee you fashion designing has a lot of pros than it has any cons. So fashion designing cons, I will explain some of the pros. First of all, it is very creative and fun. It is not like the monotonous desk job that you have to work 9 to 5 in sitting at one place. It is fun. You get to travel. You get to do so much. You can be your own boss. You have your own ideas, your own creativity, and you can do whatever you want to do. Even if you're working under somebody, you can do your own ideas. You can do a lot of it in your own way. So fashion designing job, I bet, is so much fun that you will never ever get bored of it. It has a few cons as well. That is, it has deadlines to meet because creativity comes and goes anywhere you can find creativity around. There are no fixed hours for a fashion designer. You have to work day and night. It is stressful. But I will tell you what is stress if you're having fun. You enjoy what you do and you will not face any problems. The fashion industry is competitive and exhaustive. But the most important thing is you need to enjoy what you work and be good at it. So I wish all the future fashion designers to all best for their careers, and may you think out of the box and stand out of the crowd. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bani Patella. The life of a fashion designer, from baby steps to giant leap. As they say, when fashion becomes your passion, now that's the best part of life one could get. And then I was wondering, what is the best part of being a fashion designer? Being the fashion designer itself. Because fashion designers are the dictators, global dictators of taste. You become your own inspiration, your own model, and your own hero. There goes. How to become a fashion designer, a comprehensive, insightful, and a beautiful presentation by Ms. Bani Patella. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together in appreciating for her wonderful work presented at this forum. Thank you once again on behalf of IIU.
Well done, Banu. Well done. Thank you so very much. Over to you.
Well, it doesn't end here. Well, these are few steps how to become a fashion designer. Now, what are the subjects best for fashion designer? On this topic, we have our next speaker, who is indeed very passionate about her dressing since childhood, ignited by her dreams to pursue fashion designing. She started with her own label, Fusion Point, merely at the young age of 21. Having an experience of designing both Indo-Western and traditional for male, female, and kids, she advertises herself as one-stop solution for all your functional and casual wear. So statutory warning, you know who to contact when you want to have your clothes designed. Having worked with many celebrities and influencers, she has completed more than 500 plus orders and satisfied more than 100 plus clients. Her desire is to design clothes for Alia Bhatt. And my desire right now is to have a designer design my clothes who has designed for Alia Bhatt. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and invite Ms. Forum Pooj.
Thank you so much, Hamida ma'am, for the brief introduction.
allowed it. It gives me an immense pleasure to be a part of this platform. Thank you so much, Sherry ma'am.
Please.
I'm pleased to share this platform. Now let me share my screen.
Yeah, please. You are allowed.
Yeah, can you all? It's visible
we-
for everyone.
No. We are not able to see that. Please
Okay.
share again.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, is it visible now?
Yeah, it's coming actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's visible. Thank you
It's
so
visible?
much.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Sorry.
Carry on.
Yeah, okay. So I'm right now here to share with you all people the subjects which are very important to become a fashion designer. So my main agenda here is to, make aware you all why these subjects are important. You will get to know this details about the subjects through the university. But right here, I'm not yet sharing how much it, why all the subjects. I would like to, sorry, I would like to highlight how each subject is important in its own way. I'm not here to explain what the subject is about, but I'm here more why it is important and how it helped me in my career. So we will cover the subjects like fashion illustration and computer aided designing, which is very much important nowadays as marketing is only through digital. Elements of fashion and design, fabric classification and ornamentation, fashion cycle, merchandising and marketing. So fashion illustration and computer aided design is very much important. See, it's not necessary that what you can imagine as a designer is exactly same imagined by the client also. You need to illustrate your designs, your ideas, your creativity on a paper or through CAD, which is also known as Corel Draw, which is practiced through computers. So you need to explain the client through illustration or CAD so that they can get a brief idea about what you're trying to convey them regarding your designs, regarding your colors, regarding your patterns, or be it anything. Illustration is the art of creating the drawing. It helps to imagine more clearly to the clients, and it helps to convey your design in a very unique way. You can add all the embellishments through your designs or even through CAD. You can even add all the detailings. You can add more colors. You can add more patterns through your drawing or through CAD. But during illustration, it is very much important to know the figure type of the client. There are many figure types like average, wedge figure type, hourglass figure type, triangle figure type. So you need to design accordingly the client's figure type. And CAD is right now running very much, it has covered the market as digital marketing is very much important nowadays owing to Corona. So digital marketing is very much important. So CAD plays a very important and vital role in illustrating your outfits or your designs. Next, we move on to elements of fashion and design. A designer must incorporate all the elements of good design, which are balanced equally and clubbing of the following factors, such as color, color of the fabric, or which color is going on, or which color is in trend. The fabric, the texture of the fabric is very much important nowadays, as client satisfaction is more important for us. Then line and the shapes of the fabrics we are shapes of the designs you are planning. Principles of the designs are also important, like the proportion, the balance of the designs. Like if you are taking half and half kurti, for example, you are taking in half and half kurti. So if right hand side is a balanced geometrical designs, so left hand side also we're expecting the same thing. It should be balanced output. You can't give like geometric and floral design and merge it and give to the clients. It should be fully printed. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, please, carry on.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. And repetition and emphasis of the design is also very much important. You can repeat the designs in your prints. Like if you are taking geometrical designs, so you can give the geometrical designs overall in a whole kurti. You can repeat the patterns. If you are giving any motif, you can repeat the motif in your designs. But be very much specific about your designs. It shouldn't be like, I am liking the design, so the client should also like it. No, it's not necessary. It's not necessary what I like as a designer is completely approved by my client, and what client likes to wear himself or herself is completely approved by myself. But at the end, client satisfaction should be important. No matter what, client satisfaction should be our main motive. So even while you are designing, using the elements of the designs and clubbing all the factors together, client's satisfaction should be our main motive. But you should even keep in mind the weather, the figure type, the understanding the texture of the fabric, the colors and everything. I can't give velvet, for example, I can't give velvet texture in summer. No one is able to carry the velvet fabric in summer. It's very difficult. I can recommend the client to use it in winters. Moreover, in winters. Likewise, I can't give cotton in winters. I will recommend the client to take cotton in summer, and it can sustain the sweat and it gives a warmth and pastel feeling to everyone. So it's more easy to recommend according to the season also and weather and texture also. It's very much important, keeping in mind the figure type of the client. I can give velvet to a figure type who is, like they are bit in more of heavy sense, but a thin girl or average looking girl or average looking body can carry the velvet more gracefully. So it's very much important to keep the figure type in your mind. Now moving on to next slide. Fashion cycle, merchandising and marketing. Fashion merchandising can be defined as the planning and promotion of sales by presenting a product to the right market at proper time, by carrying out organized, skillful advertising using attractive displays, etc. So, owing to the corona, thank you so much for making us important how much digital marketing is important nowadays. So it is very much important to do the marketing through, like mouth to mouth, through advertising it on Instagram, on Facebook, to make your own page on Instagram, to take part in exhibitions and advertise yourself that you are designing for so and so people. Suppose if you are working for all male, female, and kids, you can present and design your about your designs, about your work through marketing, which is very much important. Sorry. There are many digital means of marketing nowadays, but confidence is main thing for marketing. If you are confident about your design, the client will also be confident while wearing it. But if you are conscious about your own design yourself, then the client won't be able to carry it the way you want them to carry. So be confident about your design. Whatever you are making, keeping the client requirements in your mind, design itself and be confident about your designs and your work. Don't be conscious. If you are feeling conscious or you are not sure about that how the design will run, you can design the outfit first for yourself, carry it, upload it on Instagram, Facebook, or ask your friends or your family about the reviews, what you feel, how much comfortable you are feeling after wearing or after using the fabric. After that, you can launch the product in the market or you can show for your clients. This works the best. Nowadays people are more into Instagram marketing. So they are also doing the same thing. You can, like Manish Malhotra, Sabyasachi, all are doing the same thing. It's not necessary that they are making the outfit for customized client and selling it to them. They're making some outfits, they are marketing it very best. The models are wearing it near the swimming pool and everything. It's Sabyasachi's main, like patent sort of, that near the swimming pool the models are standing. So you can make a patent of your advertising and you can work accordingly. Now, the most important is client satisfaction. Client satisfaction is about everything. It should be our main motto. No matter how much the good the fabric is, how much unique the design is, how much good the product is, how much good the fitting is. But if the client is not satisfied, then all your efforts are in vain. So client satisfaction should be our main motto. If you know all the subjects, you are a ranker in illustration, in pattern drafting, in styling, in sketching, you know about different trend, about colors, everything. You are too good. That's good. But what if you can't, satisfy your own client? Then all your efforts are in totally vain. So please, please, please always keep in mind what a client wants. And accordingly, you design yourself. I hope that all be the best in every subject they are looking for, and I hope I help them the best way I can, because I wanted to cover why it is important. How much it is important will be covered in our institute, International Internship Institute, and I know that, but I actually wanted to cover that why it is important. So I hope I covered all the doubts, and if you have any doubts, we can clear it out in the last question and round answer session. So I hope that it works well. Now going over to Famida ma'am.
Thank you so much, Ms. Furam Poach.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I used to wonder, sometimes women say, I have nothing to wear today. It just simply means that I have nothing to wear of what I want to be today. So that is where experts like Ms. Forum Pooch come into play. You know, her motto, I believe, should be keep calm and do fashion designing. This is how calm you were, Ms. Forum, today, to give us the why factor, the very important factor, because the life of the designer is a life of fight against the customer unsatisfaction. As you said, customer satisfaction is all, and that is what measures a success of a fashion designer. Insightful, productive, and very informative, as even many of the participants have agreed. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together in thanking Ms. Forum Pooch for her beautiful presentation. It was enthralling. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so very
Well,
much, Pooch. Thank you so very
Thank
much.
you, ma'am. Thank you.
This is a request. Will you please stop sharing your screen? Thank you so very much. Thanks a lot.
How to become a fashion designer, the why of fashion designing comes to the final end of the cycle. I believe that what makes a fashion designer successful. So I think the transition is quite beautiful with the how, the why, and now the exact what. So the 3 W's are going to be covered in this session. And now I have an expert, a fashion expert with over 14 years of multifunctional experience, primarily in merchandising, like TCNs, Radnick, etc., covering a wide spectrum of research and development on all styles of sampling stage. Extensive experience in making design samples with an exceptionally quick ability to categorize. A hard worker, a fast learner, and an inspiring personality. Indeed, she is here to tell us what makes fashion design successful, and she will be the recap point for all of the speakers today. So, dignitaries, luminaries, please put your hands together while I invite the final speaker of today's session, Miss Sunitha Priya.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Fatima. I would like to thank to Shali ma'am and Shweta ma'am to providing me with this opportunity on an international level. Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm here to present you details about what makes you successful designer and basics of design. Fashion is something means to follow or apply a new different style or clothing, hairstyle or body language by different stage of people. Mostly college students prefer being a fashionable. It relates to all ages individual, also men or female in different behavior. Everyone thinking that fashion only means to show glamour. In some societies, fashion is and clothing indicate ranks or status. It is not individual choices, but it is a group choice. Example, changes in styles, accessories, colors, etc. Here are the following topics which will be discussed today. Let's start with the introduction. I can share.
Yeah, it's coming. Perfect.
Is visual?
Yeah, it's very much visible. Please carry on.
Okay. So I can start with the fashion world. Like what is a fashion? Be fashionable, stay fashionable, and look fashionable. First, introduction. Fashion designers create garments. Sorry, wait a moment. Actually, yeah. Fashion designer creates garments in various ways, including sketching, drawing pattern into paper, or order create basic prototype. Fashion designers feel satisfied with the final prototype. He or she will be seek out a professional pattern maker to create finishes working version of the designs. Basics of fashion designs. Exactly, what is the fashion? Fashion is the general term for a popular styles practice, especially in clothing, footwear, accessories, makeup, body piercing, furniture. Fashion refer to a distinctive and often habitual trend in the style, which is a person dresses, as well to prevailing styles behavior. Fashion also refers the newest creation of textile designer. The more technical terms consume her became a link to the term fashion. Scope of fashion designers. After completing the courses, when you complete your courses, there is a NIFT or a IIFT or a South Delhi Polytechnic where you got done. After that, you have worked with the garment and textile exports house, textile and fabric manufacturing units, branded fashion showrooms, television and film industries, boutiques, retail chains, independent self-employed fashion designers, teaching in an institute that offer course in fashion designing, freelancing designer. Key points of being a successful fashion designer. Good business sense. If you have a good business sense, successful fashion designer needs excellent business skills and good communication skills. Designer needs to make up both their instruction expectation clear to everyone involved in making their version. Creativity.
Sunita, are you there? Your screen is there, but your video is off. Yeah, now you are visible, but you are on mute. Kindly unmute yourself. Be comfortable, relax, kindly unmute. Yeah, it's perfectly all right. Please carry on.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
Key points. Creativity. Designer needs to constantly come up with the original and creative ways to make the clothing they make stand out. Artistic ability. In order to effectively convey their ideas, designer must be complete sketches artist. Sense of styles. Sense of style is the must. In order to effectively convey their ideas, design. I can't hear you, ma'am. Hello.
You are audible. You are audible. Carry on.
Okay. I'm discussing about the key points of the successful designer. Strong swing skills, team player, and knowledge of current fashion trends. Strong visualization skills, even in the computer skills is the must. Decision making skill, be details oriented. Benefits of fashion designer. As a fashion designer, you'll be able to create new trends and cut and into old trends. Fashion design is nothing but influencing people to start using our design, maybe it clothes or accessories. Passion. If what you seek in fame, that there is no matter where to seek by doing what you love and what you are passionate about it. Benefits. after doing fashion designing, is lots of benefits, lots of challenges, lots of glamorous income. The income might just be satisfactory at the initial stage. When I was start my career, my salary is 3,000 and now I'm getting 1.5 lakhs. So the income is in a starting stage is too less, and after if you again experience, the salary is higher. The income might be satisfactory, and no fixed working as a earlier what the colleague who said that there is no fixing time, working hours not fixing. There are no set limit time when you are working in a fashion industry. It's a creative and demanding field. Hence, no one would view how much you are so work you have put in the finish your work. In the fashion industry, meet new peoples. Every day you meet new peoples, traveling a lot, glamours. Most thing is the glamours. In fashion industry, everyone like says what to wear, what to even sorry, ham. So
It's perfectly all right. Be comfortable. This is my request again and again. Be comfortable.
yeah, I'm comfortable, ma'am, but maybe
It's okay. Thank you so very much.
thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so very much. It's our pleasure to have you. Over to Famida.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shelley, and thank you so much, Sunita Priya ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Actually, it is very true what you said. Fashion is not only about clothing. Fashion is in the sky, in the street. It has to do with the ideas. It has to do with us. It is everyday living. Fashion world is a part of these speakers' lives. It's actually, life is not perfect, has not been perfect. Do you know how to make it perfect? Just wear the right clothes and look perfect. Life is going to be perfect. So 3 speakers, 3 different views, a beautiful ecosystem of fashion was created today. Insightful, informative, a productively spent time, a worthy investment on a Saturday evening. Thank you so very much to Ms. Bani Patela, Ms. Forum Pooj, and Ms. Sunita Priya. Well, a thank you just by me is not going to suffice. So here we are at a well-awaited moment, the felicitation ceremony of today's evening. Hence, I would like to extend my warm welcome to Dr. Shelley Bhutani to please do the honors. Shall we begin with the felicitation ceremony, Dr. Shelley?
Yeah, sure, Famida. Let me clear it's visible to you.
Dr. Shelley, it's kind of half. Yes, it's good. Thank you.
So, a very first speaker, Forum Punch. Very, very congratulations to you.
Thank you,
Kindly
ma'am.
big round of applause for her.
Thank you so
Lovely
much, ma'am.
session. Lovely session.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so very much.
Thank you. Thank you. It was an immense pleasure, ma'am.
Same here.
I really feel privileged.
Next, we have Bani Puchila. Congratulations, Bani.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Last not least, very dynamic personality. Thank you so very much for giving wonderful tips to make fashion designers, Sunita Priya.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Our pleasure. Yes, now it's a time to give gratitude, appreciation, and felicitation. Not other than friends. Dr. Famida. Congratulations, Famida. Thank you so very much for having us. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Shelley, for inviting me, because I, being a person with less creativity, learned a lot.
Thank you so very
I
much.
learned what fashion is, and I learned what style is, and I'm so great to have met everybody on this particular platform. And now, with the happy moments being over, it's over to the participants. Now the controls are all yours to go ahead, present your questions, your doubts, your clarifications to the esteemed speakers of this forum today. Any question on style, fashion, clothing, You want Miss Forum Push to design a piece of dress for you? Because she is gonna design for Alia Bhatt. Go ahead.
Sure.
put forward
Yeah,
the
the
request.
platform is all yours, participants. Lovely participant. Platform is all yours.
I will
If you
feel
want to
privileged
ask
to design.
want to ask any question, please ask and write in the chat box, please.
We have the questions rolling in. If there are any, please.
I have already written in the checkbox.
Okay, just a minute, we will see.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Naresh. Kindly mute yourself, please. We will see the question for you. You are unmute, Mr. Naresh Dutt. You can ask the question, whatever you want to ask. Forum is your, please. Mr. Naresh Dutt, you want to ask anything, please ask.
Yeah, my question is that there is linear thinking and lateral thinking.
Right.
And if you want to be creative, you need to be lateral rather
Right.
than linear. You have to travel a path which is less
True.
traveled or untraveled or not traveled, or you have to create a new path.
True.
But when you get an idea by linear methods,
Yeah.
to execute that idea again, you need to be linear. So
Exactly.
do you need to be lateral only, or you need linear and lateral both in fashion designing?
Mr. Naresh, can I take the honor to give the answer of your question, please?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, basically we are all running in EQ and AQ, right? We are all running in during this COVID-19 emotional quotient and already adversity quotient. So fashion is both. It's actually for the both. It's known for ability. Whatever you weave the magic in your life with a cross blend and mix of tradition as well as modernization. So we cannot say is one thing. We cannot say it's not culture. We cannot say it's culture. We cannot say it's modern. We cannot say it's modern. Actually, fashion is a name of change. It's always designed give us a sense of careless ease that nothing but short of perfection. I just asked from our expertise that Bani, Sunita, and Punj Vyas, I'm right or wrong, and over to you for the again giving the answer to Naresh Dutt. Bani, will you please give the answer to Naresh Dutt after me, please? Thank you so much.
Sure, ma'am. I absolutely agree with you because fashion is always changing and it changes according to every season. So we cannot be stick to one thing. We have to be creative and think out of the box. And it can be linear or non-linear. It's never stick to one thing. So you have to be always innovative to get what you want. And it will only be help you if you will be creative all the time and accept the changes.
So I think, Mr. Naresh, we are able to answer you. Are you satisfied?
And one more question, that whether it is always, fashion is always towards modernity or it is towards ethnic diversity. Which fashion designer will be more successful? One who moves towards ethnic diversity or one who moves towards modernity?
Bani, please give the answer.
It can be both because fashion is in both ways. It can be modern as well and ethnic as well. It's the people's choice. Fashion is created for people, so it's the choice of people. We have people who like ethnic, we have people who like modern wear. So it all depends upon client. We are here for the customers. We are here for the audiences to choose, and we are the makers. So whatever the audience expects, we do for them. Everything in the world is now getting more and more honest. Like modern has its own demand and ethnic has its own. So we cannot choose between which is becoming more successful, but we are here to offer, and it all depends upon our audience.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much.
Sorry, ma'am. Sir, you can even fusion both ethnic and modern and create your own new design to, satisfy your client. It's not only modern, but it's not only
always
ethnic.
demand side or the supply side is also there?
No, depends on the client. Na? If it's comfortable, if they keep it on you, that you design yourself, I'm comfortable in whatever you will design, then you can design something new for them. But if they give some, restrictions that no, I don't like this, I don't like that, then it depends on customer satisfaction.
Thank you
so very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Over to Famida.
Well, That was a very comprehensive question and answering session. Well, yes, we are still open to the forum. If you all do have any questions, clarifications, doubts, pre-orders, anything? Well,
So it
even
was-
when you don't have questions, I think it's a good thing because it means that our speakers have done a exquisite job in clearing everything through their words. So it's a good sign. Thank you so much. So we shall close the forum if there are no questions. And yes, it's time to deliver the vote of thanks. And I shall invite Dr. Shelly Bhutani. But before that, they say, life's too short to be sad. Life's too short to be pessimist. Here at this forum, let me say, life's too short to wear boring clothes. So go make that statement. Don't talk, just dress. So this is it, a huge, beautiful, successful event on fashion designing delivered by 3 eminent speakers who know in and out of the fashion design. I'm going to keep repeating, Alia Bhatt's designer is right here. So you can get hold of her. And we've got 2 beautiful, not only you all itself stand for the fashion, the way you all present yourself, the way you all speak, it says it all. So thank you once again for this delightful and honored opportunity, Dr. Shelley and International Internship University. And to deliver the vote of thanks, may I please invite you to take the stage.
Thank you so very much. I already spoke very much, but this is my again duty to give the vote of thanks. Thank you so very much, Famida, lovable. Thank you so much. It's my honor to give vote of thanks to each and every one who really put their hard efforts for today's event. First of all, I would like to thank our co-founder, Dr. Piyush Pandit of International Internship University, who presided today's event. We are grateful to have had such an eminent leader, person, and a man with a vision and mission as our co-founder. His leadership is reflected in all the developmental activities of our university. Thank you so very much for supporting us, for organizing a wonderful event with all wonderful speakers. We are indeed privileged to have eminent personalities in the form of Vice President, Honorable Satnam, Nada, Corina, country directors, education ambassadors, global members, teachers, and all members of my lovable members of International Internship University. They always look forward to reform actually whole education sector with the aid of technology era. We are really honored to have you all in IIU. My sincere thanks to everyone. Finally, let me thank all the participants, viewers, members, especially IT support team of IIU who work really hard day and night, whose dynamism will witness in the today's fashion event. I also thank my co-host, Ms. Kalyani, who supported me like anything to admit all the participants. Thank you so very much to her also. Let me end by challenging you to go out and shine your light. As God said, universe said, you are light of the world. We are universe, we are protected, and we are blessed. A town built on hill cannot be hidden. Go out, shine, let the world rejoice with hope at your shining light. Thank you so very much, everyone, for joining us in today's session. My heartful gratitude to everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Before saying goodbye, my request to fill the form for participation certificate, but due to convocation, we will give the certificate after 28th of July. This is my humble request. Kindly fill Google form. If not, fill now. Thank you so very much. Over to Famida. Famida, thanks so much. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Dr. Shelley. So we come to the conclusion of a fashionable event. But remember, as the day dawns tomorrow, it's another day that's taken away from our lives. So don't remember to make every outfit of yours count. So stay safe, stay in style, stay fashionable, and live in style. Signing off and ending the event, it's me, Famida Mohammed, the moderator of today's event, and I thank you all once again on behalf of IIU. Stay well and stay safe.
Stay safe, stay well.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Take care. Thank you, everyone.
Hello, Charles. How are you?